Continuing on with sample test 4 from online. Question 5 asks me to perform the multiplication, then simplify my answer. Really, I'm going to look to simplify before I perform the multiplication. So when I see 7 on top, 7 on bottom, I'm going to get rid of them. When I see 8 on top, 8 on bottom, I'm going to get rid of them. And now when I see 1y here and here, I can get rid of it. 1x here and here, I can get rid of it. So the idea is it doesn't matter if it's in the first or second term. Anything on top can cancel with anything on bottom. So here I've canceled the 8, the y, the 7, the x, and the y, and I'm left with x squared on top. Here I've canceled the 7, the x, and the 8, and I'm left with y squared on top. So my final answer is x squared times y squared. It's the same thing if I say over 1 or if I don't. So I can just leave it as x squared times y squared. For number 6, it asks me to do division. So that means really I want to do multiplication just with the second fraction flipped. I'm going to factor this as I go. X squared minus 9 is a difference of squares. It becomes x plus 3, x minus 3. 3x plus 9 has a greatest common factor. 3 can come out of both of them. If I pull out a 3, I'm left with x when I divide this by 3. I'm left with plus 3 when I divide this by 3. Now I'm putting a multiplication symbol instead of division and flip it. The x plus 3 that was on bottom comes to the top. The x minus 3 that was on top goes to the bottom. These x minus 3's can go away. These x plus 3's can go away. Even though I have 2x plus 3's on top, I can't cancel both of them with a single x plus 3 on bottom. I could have chosen to cancel this one or this one, but I can't do both. What I'm left with is on top x plus 3, on bottom 3. Number 7, same idea. This division symbol tells me I'll be flipping and multiplying. Here x squared minus 25 is the difference of squares. X plus 5, x minus 5. I'm going to keep the x minus 5 on bottom the same. Change it to a multiplication. What was on top goes to bottom. What was on bottom goes to top. So the x is now on top. On bottom, I have 4x plus 20, but I see that has the greatest common factor. Specifically, 4 goes into both numbers. So I pull out that 4. If I divide 4x by 4, I get x. If I divide 20 by 4, I get 5. I now look at what's the same on top and bottom. These x plus 5's are the same. These x minus 5's are the same. What I'm left with is just x on top, just 4 on bottom. So my final answer is x over 4.